Hi everyone, my name is Kevin and I am an educator here at the Children's Museum of Houston, and today we are in a gallery called Heart and Soul, Growing Up in Korea, which is all about Korean culture. And in this case, we are taking a look at a folk tale and how these influence everyday children's lives there. So if you don't know what a folk tale is, it's basically a story. You might think of Little Red Riding Hood, the Three Little Pigs, stories like that, which are told and passed down from generation to generation, which teach some kind of lesson, or you're supposed to learn some moral guiding or moral compass from that. And in this case, we are looking at the story of the Disobedient Frog, which is a very, very popular folk tale in Korea. When we were researching this exhibit, this was the #1 folk tale that all kids, all parents, all grandparents said they pretty much knew of. So we're going to take a look at it. I will warn you, it's got a little bit of a dark side to it, but that is what the folk tale is, and it teaches a pretty good lesson at the end. So let's take a look. Little Frog and his mother lived on a large pond. Little Frog never obeyed his mother. Whatever she said, he did the exact opposite. Day after day, he continued to misbehave. "Show some respect," she said to him all the time. Mother Frog worried so much about her son that she became ill. She asked, "When I die, don't bury me on the mountain. Bury me beside the stream." She knew he would do the opposite because he never listened. Mother Frog died. Little Frog cried and thought about all the trouble he had caused her. "It's my fault." So he honored her last wish, although he did not think it was wise. Soon after, there was a heavy rainstorm. Little Frog worried that his mother's grave would be washed away. So he went to the grave to keep watch. He sat crying over and over, "Kegel, Kegel, please don't wash my mother away." And ever since then, green frogs have cried, "Kegel, Kegel," when it rains. So this story is about a very disobedient frog who never listens to his mother, and he always does the opposite of what she says. She finally tells him to do something as her last wish. Because he always does the opposite, she assumes he will do the opposite thing. Unfortunately for her and for the disobedient frog, he finally decides to honor his mother's wishes and does what she says. But unfortunately, it's a little bit too late, and her grave gets washed away by the rainstorm, and the disobedient frog kind of sees the errors of his ways, and he realizes how he should have been acting towards his mother in the first place. And so this is also kind of a big theme in South Korean culture that we have heard there, is that respecting one's elders and doing what you're told, and respecting your grandparents and your entire family. And and so that's a really big theme in these South Korean folk tales, is respecting your elders, respecting their wishes. And a lot of these traditional folk tales, despite South Korea being such a highly urbanized country, are still very relevant today. So once again, my name is Kevin. I hope you enjoyed this folk tale, and can your mind come out to play?